You dig? I feel like I'm starting to see progress. Finally, bro, I am starting to see progress in what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do, and like, uh, and saying stuff. But yeah, man. Um, so, you know how I want to start like most of these videos? I'll say this disclaimer. Niggas, I don't know much. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Yeah. I will say disclaimer. I don't know much about cars, y'all, but I do think during the course of like, tapping into these drag races and whatnot. Today's day, it's not really the day because it's not the third time I'm reacting to like drag races. I've been doing it for like a minute now. But it's day three of like consecutively like doing this. So yeah, man, there's that. So today I thought I was gonna do something a bit different. Yesterday and the day before we were just reacting to like a whole bunch of SUVs. We were reacting to a whole bunch of SUVs. Today is gonna be a bit different. Oh yeah. I managed to pull up chat on my desktop. So there's that. There's that, right? That's also like good news type. That's also good news. So I can actually read chat now instead of just doing whatever, right? So let me go to this video that I want to watch today. Today is a bit more interesting. Not really the usual. Not really like, yeah, but today is a bit more interesting. However, I do feel like the only bad part about this video, and I feel like I hate to be a nigga who always complains about like, I hate to be that nigga, bro, for real. I hate to be that nigga who's always complaining about something in a video, right? But I just feel like, can't they just get it right? But also, one thing I have realized about Car Wow is that Car Wow is not necessarily like, yes, Car Wow is a dealership, but it's not like they can do whatever with these cars. The cars that they use are usually cars that Matt Watson asks like, um whoever the owner is to help and bring their car on the show so they can actually test it for whatever purposes, which are these drag races, the quarter mile, the half mile, and like the rolling races, the brake tests, which are very interesting really. I think yesterday's video, because yesterday's video was the Cullinan and the Bentayga, right? From yesterday's video, the most interesting thing that I saw there was that the Cullinan is actually pretty fast. Not so much on the quarter mile, but more on the half mile and on the rolling race. That nigga disappears, gang. I ain't even gonna lie, for real. But yeah. Getting to today's video, I'm trying to tell y'all what is disappointing me about today's video. Because usually I try not to watch the videos, but I try to have an understanding of, okay, what am I going to react to and what is actually going to happen. So what was I going to say? I was going to say the only disappointing thing about today's video is that they used the REVUELTO, right? The REVUELTO really is more of a SF90 uh is like in the realm of the SF90 really, but I get how they could use the SUPERFAST. Personally, I feel like if people are gonna include the 812, use the competizione, bro. Not even the but the competizione, bro. Like straight, bro. Like the competizione it's insane, bro. It's really insane. But I get it with the super fast, you know. I really do get it. Me personally, not that much of a fan of the super fast or the 812s in general. I'm more of a, honestly, the SF90 is also warming itself up to me. But I think one of these days, one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna react to the what you call, one of these days I'm gonna react to what's this nigga? I'm gonna react to the F80, right? I think that's what it's called.
Got a Ferrari 812.
Yeah, one of these days I'm definitely gonna react to the 812. Wait, hold on. Yeah, one of these days I'm definitely gonna react to the F80. I like it. Me personally, bro, I see so much potential in the F80. Like, some people might not feel the same. Some people might feel like they don't really get it. And I feel like Lewis Hamilton also feels the same way, because I heard recently, ever since he joined Scuderia Ferrari, right, in F1. Well, obviously F1 because Lewis Hamilton. But ever since he joined, like, he's been pushing a lot of custom made Ferrari content, right? From I know he recently produced like a short film, not really a short film, more like clip, but he has his own production company, and he used them to recreate a scene that included a Ferrari with him. He did that, and ever since he joined Ferrari, honestly speaking, the merch that's produced by Ferrari has been on a totally different scale, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. It's just so much better. Even with, like, I was telling this girl that the jackets that so I mean, everyone knows these F1 Ferrari jackets, but those F1 jackets aren't the official F1 jackets. So ever since Lewis Hamilton joined Ferrari this year, everything has been like in the process of being designed, and everything that has already been designed is being improved. For example, the hoodies, right? Okay, I'm going off topic. Let me get back to this. But yeah, point is F80, and Lewis Hamilton is also planning on creating his own F40 variant, right? That's my point. But my point ultimately is that, please, next time we have a car wow race or something, can we please have, like, pardon me, next time we have like a car wow race, can we please have a competizione instead of a super fast, bro? That's all I'm saying, bro. Come on.
Welcome to the loudest ever drag race on CarWow. So we've got a Porsche
What are these
GT3,
V12s, right?
we've got a Ferrari 812 Superfast, we've got a Lamborghini
The
REVUELTO,
wing on the
and a Lamborghini Aventador
GT3 is
SV.
so
They've all been
huge, bro.
fitted with Gintani exhaust, and we've had to come to this special location which has no noise restrictions, because these things are just so loud, as you're about to find out as we race them over the standing quarter mile. I'm Matt Watson, and you're watching CarWow.
Yeah, honestly, the quarter mile is the only thing we need, bro. The quarter mile is
The
the only thing
Lamborghini
we need.
Aventador SV
If
has a
I
six.
were to predict, yo, bro, I will say this, gang. I will say this. I'm not a Lambo fan. I'm not a Lambo guy, bro. I am not a Lamborghini person, bro. No, sir. But in the world, bro, in the world, the only Lamborghini I approve of, and to this day I will say, I don't think Ferrari could ever create something like this. The only Lamborghini I will stand on and appreciate from Lamborghini is the Aventador SVJ. Turn me up.
0.5 litre naturally aspirated V12, 750 horsepower, 690 newton meters of torque, all-wheel drive, and a 7-speed
750,
robotised
okay.
manual gearbox with launch control. It weighs around
750 is
1,600
light,
kilograms
bro.
and costs from
Light work, bro.
£238,000 back in
Light work.
2015.
For the
The Lamborghini
S90,
REVUELTO has
light
a
work.
6.5 litre naturally aspirated V12 plus a hybrid system with 3 electric motors. Combined, you get 1,015 horsepower, 1,062
You see,
newton
that's what
meters
I'm
of torque,
saying,
all-wheel
bro.
drive.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying that the REVUELTO is more of a SF90 competitor. Because I think the SF90 is like 1,000 or 900 or something like that.
And an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox with launch control. It weighs in at under 1,900 kilograms and costs from around £447,000. The Ferrari 812 Superfast has a 6.5 litre naturally aspirated V12, 800 horsepower,
Yeah,
718 newton meters of torque, rear-wheel drive, and a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox with launch control. It weighs around
But 800 is
1,600
not bad.
kilograms
It's
and
still
costs
faster
from
than the
£253,000 in 2017. The Porsche 911 GT3 has a 4-litre naturally aspirated
Okay,
flat
now
6,
this is
510
just gonna be too much,
horsepower,
bro. How much you want
470
to?
newton meters of torque,
510
rear-wheel drive,
horsepower.
and has a 7-speed PDK dual-clutch
How much you want to
automatic
bet that
gearbox
Matt
with launch
Watson is
control.
probably
It
going
weighs
to be in this car?
1,400 kilograms and costs from £146,000. Now, before we get into the racing, we are going to find out which of these cars is loudest when you rev them at a standstill. So I'm going to rev up my Aventador. We've got Rory holding a sound meter just behind me. I'm going to give it some revs. Valves are open on my Gintani exhaust. Oh, by the way, thanks to GV Performance and Ollie for soaring
Okay,
this
so
this
it's
race
not
out for
stopped.
us, but here we go.
That number plate says SV Ollie, bro.
Pretty loud. Let's find out how many decibels that was. Rory! Peak decibels, 125.7. Let's find out how loud that is. I'm going to ask ChatGPT. 125.7 is a jet engine or a live rock concert.
Yo, I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all. See what's happening with AI? You see what's happening with AI, bro? Especially with this Jubilee trend that's going on right now, where everyone is converting their pictures into like animation, bro. Y'all niggas are fueling AI, bro. But you know what, man? Niggas aren't even thinking for themselves. They just using AI to think for them.
To the speakers. It's very loud then. It's basically at the threshold of pain, meaning that without hearing protection, even short exposure can be dangerous. Well done, Gintani. You've created a dangerous exhaust. Now let's see if any of the other cars are louder. So hey Tommy, do you think
I
that your
think
Revuelto
the
is
only
going to be
other car
louder
that might be
than
as
this?
loud
I don't think so.
Let's do the
is
test.
probably the 812. Because the 812 is ridiculous, bro. Even
I
worse
could
when
actually
you have
see
like a
the
custom
blast
exhaust.
from your exhaust blowing the little blooming mic, Fluffy. Let's find out how many decibels.
I hate
So that
ads.
was
You can't skip, bro.
129.7 decibels.
That's louder than this. Now let's move on to the next car. So we've got Sam. You've got another V12.
I mean, of course,
Go for
bro.
it.
It costs a whole lot more. Like I said, bro, I don't think there's a car that's louder than the 812 here.
Oh, the bangs on that might take it over Tommy's score. 129.5.
Yeah. So far, it's the loud.
Right, final
Second
one.
loudest.
Down on
Okay,
cylinders,
it's not
down
bad.
on capacity. It's a Porsche GT3.
Yanni, this is a very exciting. Yanni's in the GT3.
It's got a soft limiter, hasn't it? That's not going to have helped.
125.7.
Wow, so the
More or less the
Revuelto
same, really.
and the Ferrari are pretty much identical, and then this and the Porsche are pretty much identical. What we're going to do later, though, is see how loud they are at full speed, because we're going to measure the
What do
sound
I
again
think
as
about
they
this
rattle
race?
across the quarter-mile
I don't know.
mark.
I don't
For
know,
now,
man.
though,
I'm
let's get
still-
on with this drag race.
Still not confident. I want to see what the Porsche can do. This is ridiculous, bro. There's no way. There's no way that SV is gonna take out like
Oh
that.
my god.
There's no way that SV is gonna take out like that. I think that SV ain't stopped, bro. That SV ain't stopped, bro.
That's suspicious timing gear gone.
Oh, that Revuelto, bro. Yeah, obviously the 812 is gonna pick up. It's not that fast. It's not that slow. Honestly, it's ridiculous, bro. Wait, hold on. I don't like what I'm seeing here, bro. I really don't like what I'm seeing. Oh, that Revuelto is gone. Yo, that Revuelto is gone. What's that? These
Well, that was
Lamborghinis, bro.
loud and brutal. The Revuelto was way ahead, Tommy.
It was slipping and sliding all the way up to like 120 or something.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
think
that was
that's
insane.
his.
I
even.
guess the
I think that's
Ferrari
Tommy's
struggled off that
Revuelto.
line a
It
little bit
looks
there,
so
Sam.
I got a little bit of
I'm
wheel
not
spin.
gonna have no
When you have
comment on
everything
it, but
fully
I don't
off,
like
it's
the way it
useless.
looks,
I'm
bro.
in race mode, it's okay, but it's just spinning up a lot. But I did pull past Yanni in the end, bless him.
That's the thing about the Porsche rear engine, gets decent traction. How was it? Was it all right, Yanni?
Honestly, terrible. I don't remember sitting in a Porsche before and having that much difficulty getting off the line. Really,
I was
really
gonna
poor.
say that
Do you
the
wanna have
Porsche
another go,
actually
Sam
held its
and
own,
Yanni?
bro, for 510
Absolutely.
horsepower. It really held its own. Yeah, but that Revuelto's not supposed to be in this race, bro. That Revuelto is not supposed to be in this race, bro. It's just ridiculous, bro.
Why is it sideways off the line?
Yeah, yo, the pull on that Revuelto is insane, bro. It's just completely insane. Bro, I will say this again. We need Shmee. We need Shmee. Bro, we need Shmee in like Carwow, bro. Come on, bro.
Any ideas where the Porsches?
I think it's having a sulky sulk.
That nigga
I
didn't
guess
even
that means
try
you have to do
fight it.
one more time. Are you just upset because you're not in a Lamborghini?
Launch came on, took my foot off the brake, and I just sat there, and I'm like, what?
One last go.
It's horrible. I hate this.
It's horrible. It's a Porsche GT3.
Horrible.
Bad workman blames
I feel
his
like it has
doors.
nothing to do with
I
the
don't
car,
know
really.
about you.
I don't have
I've got a
anything
bit of a
against the
headache. I don't know,
GT3,
it's
but
just the way
I
this
mean,
launches.
you know,
I'm actually fine.
considering
it's just
what
a
you
bit
up against,
squirrely.
it's like
An unbelievable headache, and the smell of fuel, whatever's going on there,
that's
that's
why I
not
think
helping.
like with
Let's give it-
supercars, bro. That's why I think like the classification of supercars these days is not really. I feel like it's so hard to say every supercar is just a supercar, bro. I feel like there should be tiers within this whole supercar realm thing, bro. Honestly speaking.
One last
bro.
go. Come on, Yanni. Let's see if you can make your car launch.
And I have got a headache.
We've all got headaches from these exhausts. Oh.
The start on the Revuelto was not that good this time. Bro, I don't want to see that GT3 passing the A12. It will obviously piss me off seeing that GT3 pass the A12.
This is too fast.
Is the A12 picking up? Oh wait, didn't the A12 have like... Yeah, the A12 is the fastest because it has like 800 horsepower, right?
Oh, that Ferrari's close. Come on!
It should be, bro. It should be.
Ferrari's coming on. Hell no!
No, it should be, dog. It has like 800 horsepower. What are you talking about? You see now this is okay, cool. This will take this. We will take this, bro. For a fair race, minus the Revuelto,
This
I
is
will
your
take
brain
this, bro.
when you're
No.
struggling to focus. And this is your brain
Wait, hold on.
when you're in the zone. But getting in the zone and staying there, that
Wait, hold on. That was but like
That was
seriously,
some
bro.
race.
For a
That
serious
was,
race
mate.
without
I
the
can't believe your
Revuelto,
car's rear-wheel
I would
drive.
take what just
I think
happened
you had
right
me on the
now.
line.
I mean, I had opposite lock on for at least 400 meters, but it was still good.
Jeez.
Revuelto, I mean, that shows your progress, doesn't it, really?
Off the line, this is just like
Isn't that
perfect.
guy
I feel
supposed
like
to
it's
be like
faster than the
a
first time
racer
you
or
raced it as
something
well.
like
I'm not
that?
sure if that's the exhaust or just the car's
A
bedded in.
former
I think
racer or
it's just
something.
the
So why is he so
Speaking of which, I've got a
bad at
massive
controlling
headache.
the...
Yanni, is that
the
car giving you a
SUPERFAST?
headache, or did it launch that time?
Wait,
Yo,
launch,
I
got off the
feel
line,
like...
but
Wait,
just
hold on. I feel like I genuinely want to see the quarter mile, the half mile. I need a rolling race. I need a rolling race, half mile rolling race for this, bro. Because honestly, this quarter mile, I don't know, bro. It's so hard. It's so hard for me to have an opinion about this quarter mile, especially considering that the Revuelto's here, and the GT3 is just so underperforming. And I feel like the GT3 is not even supposed to be in this race, really. Like, I get the Revuelto. Honestly speaking, I feel like it's not Rory, because Rory's the guy who's outside. I don't know who's driving this A12, bro. This racer guy ain't representing.
Traction's terrible.
Like, I
Too
always
loud.
feel like
Not
this,
enjoying
bro.
myself
I always feel
whatsoever,
like
and the fact that it's too loud.
every time I'm watching Carwow, I always feel like this, bro. I always feel like the people who are driving the Ferraris in Carwow aren't like representing Ferrari, bro.
Lambo's in this
And
race,
Matt
not
doesn't
either
even
of them.
drive the Ferrari
I'm not
like
even happy
that.
about that. Boring.
So then what exactly happened? Well, the Revuelto won. It completed the standing quarter mile in 10.1 seconds.
10.1.
The 812 took 10.8 seconds, the Aventador SV took 10.9 seconds, and the 911 GT3 was last with a time of 11.7 seconds. If you're changing your car, then you've got to check out CarWow, because there's nothing quite like that. Alternatively, you can... Oh, wow. Then click on the pop-out button, go find out what...
Wait, hold on. See?
This in.
See? Okay, but why are they starting from like what's this? Like 5? Okay. Revuelto dropped. I want to see that A12 drop the thing, dog. The SV. There we go. There we go. There we go.
I don't know what happened there.
Come on. Nah, that A12 needs to drop that SV. I'm sorry.
Revuelto.
It needs to drop that SV. I'm sorry. Ah, that's it, bro. And that was a quarter mile. That was the quarter mile, bro. From the quarter mile, it just got dropped. The Revuelto was obviously gonna catch up, bro. It has like 1,019 horsepower. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? As in 1,019 horsepower getting dropped for a quarter mile and a half mile. Nigga, don't play.
I had very slushy gear
Don't
changes.
play.
I think the car's too hot.
Were you happy with your run
Don't
there or not,
play,
Tommy?
bro.
We do another one because I
Ferrari?
was changing gear and it was just going like.
I just noticed something about Tommy, bro. I just noticed something about Tommy, bro. See how I know he was genuinely being genuine. And all this time, I think there was a previous time when Tommy was in a Ferrari. Was it the Purosangue? I think it was a Purosangue because yesterday there was no Ferrari yesterday. Yesterday we were watching the Rolls Royce and the Cullinan. He won there. The previous day when he was in the Purosangue, and he kept like misrepresenting the Purosangue. And every time he got dropped, he would yap, bro. But this one time he gets dropped with the Revuelto, and he basically has nothing to say. Meaning I know how to see when this nigga get capping, yapping, or he just ain't like in it for real. But I'm telling you, dog, that E12, honestly, bro, like I said, I think with the quarter mile, because it's a rear wheel drive and it's a bit heavier, it's so difficult to expect this car to pick up like instantly. Unlike the SF90. You see here, in my personal opinion, I feel like the car they should have had is the 296, bro. Instead of the wait, hold on. If they were to keep the A12, like I said in the beginning of the race, bro, at least make it the competizione, not the super fast, bro. Not the super fast, bro. Wait, hold on. Isn't this race cancelled? Nah, bro, nah, hold on. They're gonna start this race again, so let me just go out. They're gonna start this race again. See this racing driver dude? He messing up again, bro. Nah, they're gonna start.
That was better for the Revuelto, wasn't it, Tommy?
Yeah, that was much better.
Nah,
that
hold
time.
on.
I think we'll leave it there. And Yanni, I think you got confused by the fact yet again Tommy like roasted away and then had to drop back.
Exactly. It looked like we come to a stop. And I was like, hold on a minute. And I saw that. I'm just like, oh, for God's sake, I'll just come a bit. I was going to lose anyways. It didn't matter.
Okay, let's just leave that one there. Right, now we have a rolling race from 50 miles an hour in third gear.
Okay,
3,
wait, what was that?
2, 1, go.
Okay, let's go.
Revuelto has
Let's
gone.
go. Let's go. Whoa, let's go. Let's go. How is that A12 standing its own against the Revuelto, bro? How?
This took ages to wind itself up.
Yo, I'm disappointed in this Revuelto, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. The A12 shouldn't even be like in this discussion, bro. It shouldn't. Stop playing with me.
Yanni, you like...
Stop playing with me.
I don't know. I thought it was something you'd done wrong because this
Dude, the
is
A12.
normal as every
Compare
race.
the A12 to the
A12
SV,
It
bro.
was almost like you were in second gear.
Compare the A12 to the SV, bro. Come on.
As a statement, it was almost like you were in second gear, but you weren't because you're a pro driver. You never get things wrong, ever in your life.
Woo!
Correct. And it's a third gear super fast, so it wins.
Yep. Full emergency stop from 100 miles an hour. The car that stops in the shortest distance.
Hold on. Whew. I'm feeling a bit heated. That was intense, bro. I like the performance from the SV, bro. The performance from the SV from the quarter mile, I wasn't too disappointed. Like I get it, you know what I'm saying? But the performance of the 812 in the rolling race, come on, bro. That 812, come on, bro. Put some respect on that 812's name, bro. Let me roll this thing.
Every ding is an order, guys. Oh my
I want to see.
Oh
this race again, bro. Like honestly, I feel like what we be doing in
Wasn't it,
F1.
Tommy?
Like,
Yeah,
when
that was
Max
much better
gets
that
on
time. The gear
his
shifts
Max
were on point.
Verstappen
Apart
shit,
from I had to short shift
we
the
just
first gear
close down the
because that
number
was just
one.
spinning.
So
Have you got
right now, that's what I'm
issue with
gonna
your
do
cat, Sam?
with
Yeah,
the
my
Revuelto,
Casper,
bro.
the friendly
I'm gonna
cat,
ignore
spooked
the
me,
fact
but it's gone
the
off,
Revuelto's
so
in
I'll
this
do it once
race.
more now.
I think we'll leave it then. Yanni, I think you got confused by the fact yet again Tommy like roasted away and then had to drop back.
Exactly. It looked like we come to a
This
stop.
Revuelto's
And I
not
was
even
like,
supposed
hold
to
on a
be in
minute.
this
And I look,
race,
I saw
bro.
that. I'm just like, oh, for God's sake, I'll just come in behind. I was going to lose anyways. It didn't matter.
Okay, let's just leave that one there. Right, now we have a
Man is
rolling
like, I
race
was gonna
from
lose
50 miles an
anyway.
hour in third gear.
He's already
3,
given up. He still
2,
has to give
1,
up.
go. That Revuelto has gone.
Look at this A12, bro. Look at this A12, nigga. Oh my gosh. Look at that A12, bro.
This took ages to wind itself up.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. That Revuelto. You know what I'm gonna do, bro? You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow?
Most of that. What happened?
You know what I'm
I don't
gonna
know, I
do
thought it was
tomorrow?
something you'd done wrong,
I'm gonna
because
watch
this
a
was
race
just
with the SF90.
normal as every race.
I think we need a SF90
A12
race
just shot
tomorrow.
off. It was almost
Definitely,
like you
we
were
need
in
a
second gear,
SF90
Sam.
race
Is that a
tomorrow.
question or a statement?
It was a statement. It was almost like you were in second gear, but you weren't because you're a pro driver.
Hold on. Tomorrow, I think we need a SF90 race for real, bro. I've had enough seeing like with these Lambos. What happened with the SUV races for the past 2 days? Yesterday, the Bentayga won clean. The Bentayga won in the quarter mile, and then in the other one, I stopped watching because the guy who was driving the Persanga was just driving garbage. I don't know who it was. I think it was Tommy. It pissed me off, so I just switched that off. But I think in that race, the Cayenne Turbo GT was... Oh wait, no, my bad. The Cayenne Turbo was actually performing quite well. No, it is a Turbo GT. My bad. It is a Turbo GT. So tomorrow I'm gonna try to find a race with the SF90. I don't know of one like off the top of my dome, but I'm gonna try to do that, and then we'll just go. Yeah, we'll go to town with it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I appreciate you guys for watching, gang. See you guys tomorrow, same time. Yeti.